The interview you're about to watch here with Joy Ojo in Ubiaja prison is a mind-blowing interview. The most exclusive interview you've ever heard in African prison. Just keep your ears down. You will hear something that will shock you. And I also expect you to share the video so that the son, senior advocate of Nigeria, may react on this case. If not, this girl might die in the prison. God bless you as you listen.
Are you the one that killed your father? As you just said it, I was not able to talk. I said, kill father. I said, sir, I'm not the one that didn't kill my father.
You did not kill your father. Just know that. Don't let anything destroy your brain.
As I was walking that pure water, really, I was able to see some money to eat. When I now said the pure water, the night, I said, let me cook food and eat. Baby clothes, my clothes, the pastor loaded it. God used the pastor to remove shame away from me.
This is Abounding Grace Foundation, and we are in Ubiaja prison today. Reason why we have visited this place 4 times is for one thing. God has a lot of work to be done here, and He has to use somebody to do it. This is a big challenge to Nigerian judicial system. This young lady you see here is a mother of 2 kids. Her name is Joy Ojo. She is being locked up in Ubiaja prison now for about going to 5 years now. I would suggest that we send some lawyers to go and get that girl out of that place before she dies in the prison. She did not commit the crime, and the reason why I want to post this full interview with Joy Ojo is because I think she have overstayed in the prison. She was accused of killing her father, which I strongly believe she did not do that. You can listen to herself, let her explain exactly what happened in the case. This is the full exclusive interview with Joy Ojo by Abounding Grace Foundation. I'm listening to it, and then everyone who hears this interview, please, I'm expecting you to contact any good lawyer, son, senior advocate of Nigerians. If you see anyone that is good, please let us assign one to go and set that girl free before she dies. May God bless you as you listen. Federal government, please, I'm pleading to you, do something about this lady. She has overstayed in the prison. God bless every one of you. Listen to her. It's quite a long interview. Listen to her. Joy, you don't have to talk about it. Do you want to tell us what happened? But if you don't feel comfortable, we leave it at that. I'm okay with it.
I love to say it.
Please, speak to us loud.
Welfare officer is in the office. He's there. Go and check his office.
What happened in my life?
He went down.
I was not having this problem before. You know, my mom only give only me birth to only my father in the family. So my father traveled out of the country before. Told my mother that she should wait for him, that when he came back to the country, we get married to my mom. So my mom could not able to wait for my, according to the story our parents used to give to us, my mom could not able to wait for my dad. So he now went and remarried another man, which had already having me for him. So when my daddy now came back from traveling, he now made that my mom remarry another man. So with that, my dad now said, okay, now since you are married, give me my daughter. So my mother said, no, he cannot give a daughter out, that she will train a daughter by herself. That is where problem started from. So really, I was with my mother, with that my stepdaddy. So they put me in school from KG to nursery school. Is that my stepdad that used to pay all my school fees. Sometimes, when I now grow up, and I say, now, mommy, I believe that this place is not my daddy's place. I think you can take me to my daddy's place. He was thinking that I was joking. I said, no, this place, because people, I hear what people are saying. They say, this place is not my home. So now you need to take me to my home. So the day I mean it, my mom really mean it, follow me. He said I should pack my clothes on my bag. Really, she took me to my daddy's place. So when he now take me there, I met that my grandmother, she's a very big native doctor. She's a very big native doctor. So you now tell me that this is my place, and my daddy was not around. I said, mommy, I don't believe this is my place. I said, this is my grandmother, this is my place, that is in Benin, the home there. So that's okay. So with the things I see with my grandmother, the things I say, I can't stay here, mommy, I will follow you back to home. He says, you say you are looking for your daddy now. Look at your home. I said, no, let me follow you. Really?
Okay, is that the home of your biological father?
Yes, yes, sir. So really, when my mom wants to go, I now cry back, following her back to her husband's house. So I was there, primary KG to primary KG1 to KG3, primary 1 to primary 6. So from GSS1 to GSS2, that's when I stopped my school. So when I now stopped my school, my mom said, since you stopped for school, you don't want to go to school again, all less for you. So with the annoyance, if I now tell you that, no, I don't want to go to school, that I want to learn work. He said that he sent me school, that I must go to school. I said, I can't go to school. I want to learn work. So with the annoyance, they refused to take care of me. They were not able to take care of me again. So when I now grew up, I went back to my father's house. I met my uncle. They didn't know me. He now described that my dad is in an Ekpoma, that is not in the village, that he now gave me the address. Really, he gave me the address, and I went straight to the address of the Ekpoma. And I really met my biological daddy. When I met him, he was surprised. He said, did I know this place? I said, I went to the village. One of your uncle told me that you are leaving this place. So he's not happy. He said, I don't grow. And I said, yes, sir. He said, what of your mother? I said, they are fine. So I stay. So when I see the things they were doing, native doctor life, you know, my spirit didn't catch it. So I just dodged them and went back to my mother's place. That is when the battle started, sir. So when this battle now started, now, so I now big and now grew. So when I tell them, now I want to do something, my mommy will say, go and meet your father. I will say, okay, now I use me to play ball. When I now reach my daddy's place, my daddy will now say, go and meet your mother. When I now discovered that, I just tried to bring myself down in Ekpoma. I started doing sales guess. I work in stores, I work in beer parlors. Sometimes I help people to sell clothes in boutique. Many things I was doing. So when I now discovered that those things were not able to help me, even to pay us rent, I can't pay us rent. Where they pay me 6,000 naira a month, if I want to buy food, the money will finish, I cannot be able to afford that. I say, no, that is where problems started. So when I came back, I met a guy in Benin called Maxwell. He's an Ijaw boy. So the boy will try to approach me. I said, there's nothing in this life. Let me just mama settle down and settle my life. So really we were dating. As we were dating, I pregnant for the guy. So the guy said I should go and abort it. I told him, I can't do abortion. Let me have this baby for you. He said no, that you are not ready to settle down, that you don't have money. I said, even if you don't have money, let us manage our life. God will answer us. The guy is the kind of guy, he also traveled out before. He said, I don't want to live this kind of life. We don't plan like this. Say, I should go and remove that baby. No. I say, I can't do it too. So he now really tried to go and bring money to go and abort the baby. And I really listened to him. So they said that he have daughter. We now went to doctor's place. Doctor checked the pregnancy. I said, that if I do this abortion, I will stay here more than a week. That's something will happen to that. I cannot just go today. So it's like the guy not really reason his life. And they now tell him the amount of the money he will pay. The guy not really reason himself. Say, now Joy, I don't think we will abort the baby. That's why you say you want born. No problem. Make a born. We will pray. So he really leave me. We go home. We settle. We are together. Later, I born the baby. After the baby again, another one was entered. That is where trouble now came. He said I should also go and remove it. I said, you get brain. I go remove her. I'm not going to remove her. If you want leave me, leave me. If you want go, go. Anything you want do me, do me. I'm not a spoiler. Or if you don't want to marry me, leave her. God will help me. So true, you just really go to where we hang clothes. You open the wardrobe. You pick up some of the clothes. Put up for bag. The one that they hang for back. The guy just go. I didn't see the guy again. And this time around, I was ashamed, I was afraid. As if I go home like this, hey, my mother will kill me. Or I go to my daddy's place, my own don't finish. I said, I go nowhere. I said, let me suffer and bear this pain. Truly, this guy left me. In my tears, in my suffering, sharing tears, a lady called Mama Victor. She's an Igbo lady. She went to meet me, she advised me. She said, now, you see what you cost yourself? If you are be advising you should live good life. You see now, look at what boy use your life to say, please ma, help me. I didn't know you before, but just help me, try, help me. So the woman said, the only thing I can do with you, you will come to our church, I will take you to pastor and his wife. Anything they do with you, anything, how did they help you, you manage it. I said, yes ma'am. You now really take me, this place I'm talking about is Benin or Palawani. You now take me to their church, Pastor Waleke, Igbo, also Igbo pastor. So when he now take me there, he present my case to him. He said that the guy, a guy pregnant me, left me alone. He said, wow. He said, why? I explained everything for him. He said, now the only thing my daughter, inside in his office, he said, the only thing I can help you. He said, tell me that you are ready to serve God. I said, yes, sir. He said, are you sure? Because I'm ready to help you. I said, yes, sir. Truly, he said I should go first. He now really writes, he bring some money for me. He said I should go and register. Give me money. I went to whether UBTH, I don't know that time. One hospital. He directed me in a Ring Road. And I went there to register. No, as I went there, I could not be able to register. Crowd was many. Anytime I go there, I can't register. So I now went back and tell him, sir, I can't register. Crowd is many in that place. I said, but I have one lady that I can go and meet. He can register me. He said, no problem. And the lady is an Igbo woman too in Benin. So I now went there. As I went there, the woman said my condition. I said, no problem. I will help you. I said, thank you, man. So that's when I registered from the Igbo lady. And I was living in one completed building in Benin, in Obaze Street. So as I was there, really, and the woman said, now, Obaze in the Upper Mission. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In Ogbebo Street. My friend used to say Obaze, but I stay in Ogbebo Street. So the woman now said, now, you see, Pastor, I'll help you now. They go to even on a cloth, one cloth today, wash them, let them they see you. Now say, yes, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. So I not really obey her. He said, now, you can't be sleeping at home. You need to still do something. I said, what? He said, the only thing, say pure water. Ha! Wanted to shed tears. I said, need pure water. He said, yes, sir. You need to buckle up. You need to be doing exercise. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, Mama, because God will bless you, ma'am. God will bless you, ma'am. Your husband is an engineer. He said, I said, not that I don't have money to help you. I want you to know what is happening in life. I said, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So really, with the tears, with the pain, I really went. My pregnant was about 6 months or 7 months. I really went, carry pure water. I hawk it in Benin market. I was hawking pure water. So, as I was hawking that pure water, really, I was able to see some money to eat. The time of Sunday, I go to church, the pastor will see me. His wife will also see me. They now help me to be praying. Even the day I give birth, that very day, I said pure water, I never know that it was the day that I would deliver. When I now said the pure water, the night, I said, let me cook food and eat. As I was cooking the food, something was paining me in this place. I never knew that I wanted to give birth. So the thing was paining me, nobody were able to help me. I quickly carried bag and went down to the Igbo lady. I told her, see, I've come, I don't know what is happening to me. The Igbo lady is okay, maybe it's like you want to deliver. The other baby, I draw him, follow body, glory. So as I went there, the Igbo lady said, now what will you do? Drop your load. The daughter of the Igbo lady collected the first daughter for me. He now carried me to where they used to deliver people. As I just lie down, just check me, the thing was pushing me. He said, now, if it pushes you, push it out. I said, yes, ma'am. When the thing happened, I not really push it out. I deliver it as a baby boy. So as I delivered this baby, I was still there.
Chair now. Bring one chair.
So then I called them that I have.
Bring the chair.
I was there with the Igbo lady. So now I was not able to see money to discharge. Yes. The Igbo lady said they should leave me first. I should take care of me. The other lady that came to go with me, that my husband, everybody came. So I was afraid. I was not able to call my mother, to call my parents. So I was begging God for forgiveness. So later, when the Igbo lady were giving me food to eat, they never let me suffer. So Mama Victor, the one that helped me to pastor, now called them that the girl you guys are helping her deliver. So really, all of a sudden, I spent some days there. I don't know how they do it. They pay my fee, they pay everything. The Igbo lady and one Igbo guy, I don't know, so Igbo, God was using for them to help me there. One Igbo guy there, the guy is also okay. When the guy came, he said, don't worry, okay, just relax. I don't know how they do it. They discharge me, they take me back home. So I was there. As I was there, this is the place uncompleted building. I was living there. I said, I don't care. So as I was there, I said, now, Mama Victor, you have tried for me. Even pastors, a pastor was not able to come because he's a very great man of God. Even your wife was not able to come, you're also a great man, great woman of God. So he now sent So on Sunday of it, as I was inside the house, I heard people were coming in parlor. I said, wait, who be all these people? On Sunday, I didn't know pastor and his wife sent people, bag, luggages, clothes, things, baby clothes, my clothes. The pastor loaded it, and his wife, they go to bring it down for me. And look, I'm not able to, I don't know what to thank God. God used the pastor to remove shame away from me. When I come outside, you don't know that I'm not husband. I look like someone that is, everything was okay if I dress out. So now, what now happened? I said, now, Mama Victor, God have helped us. I said, what to do? No matter what, let me still call my mother. I know she hurts me. I know they hurts me. But let me still call her and tell her that I believe her. The woman said, no, you not agree. Say, when they suffer, they not come. Now you don't not call them. I said, I beg you. So I will try to beg the lady. It's okay if you want to call her, call her. Not really call my mother. I said, no, I'll put to bed. I said, no problem, eh? You don't put to bed, no problem. That is the only thing I hear from her. He said, where you did not plan some bus, either you are going to Obase Street. If you read there, I'll come outside, you see me in Obebo Street. He said, no problem. Truly, my mother really came down from Mission World to meet me there. So when I meet me there, meet me with baby, meet people around me. You just do, you not even spend time. But that 3 days, I'll be 4 days. The woman left me again. He left me with the sofa. I continue with the sofa. The Igbo woman, anytime she's going to store, cook food and give me food before she go to store. Pastor wife, they were calling me, advising me, telling me that they don't want the baby to go, that they're going to help me. They will give me anything that I want to say, it will help me. I said, no problem, Daddy. So, on dedication period, I said, let me just call my mother. You know, no matter how, it's my mother. I need to see her to know. I call her that I want to do dedication. Because everybody, they're ready to help me. Even the Mama Victor, he helped me arrange this. When this woman now came down, my mother, what I call it my mother, when she came down, oh my God, she hugs me. In fact, all the pastors I leave, this woman bring it out, get to narrate it to them that I'm very stubborn. They asked me to go to school, that I didn't go to school. Not that I don't have people, that I have people. I was like, Mommy, why are you bringing this to help these people? Don't get you leave there to help me now. That's where problem came. So I started angry. I said, now, because you do this, leave this place, just leave me alone. Go back to your village, leave me. The woman was telling me, it's okay. It's your mother. Don't talk, it's okay. So I said, leave everything. After the dedication, we came back from church. He said, I should follow her down to her place. That's where problem started again. The other lady, Mama Chidira, she's an Igbo woman too, live the same couple. She said, the only thing I will advise you, she's your mother. As far as she said, you should follow her down to her village. I said, that place is not my father's house. People, they talk. I don't want to go there again. He said, no, please just follow her. The other Igbo guy was saying, follow her. But it was only this Mama Victor that was telling me, don't go. And I wish I knew I could have listened to that woman. I never know that is the woman God was really using in my life. He said, don't go. I said, I will go. So he said, no problem. He said, you're letting me, I still have a format to help you. If you reach your mother's village, she said, it's not that good. Carry your load. Come back. Oh. And I said, yes, ma'am. Now I can follow my mother. I really they come village. This is a place, not my father's house. But I just try to bear. So as I did here, my mother treats me bad. My mother left me with that baby. My mother will not help me to bath that baby. I will bath the baby by myself. Because one of our uncle that is in Owerri, because that one said he want to do wedding. My mother traveled to Owerri, Imo State. He left me with that baby at home, with my stepfather. And that is the man, he's not my father, he only care for me. He left me with the man at home. Sometimes there will not be food. Sometimes the man will try and manage and give me food to eat. My mother went to Igbo land and stayed with my uncle there. So now, when I see this over, sometimes I will not have food to eat. I will just go to Corey, my backyard, I will plot bitter leaf. If I'm saying like God is watching me, I will plot bitter leaf for back. I will use it to mess with and eat. That's how I was suffering. So with the journey, it spent like 2 weeks. You know, she now came back. When she came back, I told her, I said, Mommy, enough is enough. I said, you have been maltreating me. I said, today, even though my father is bad, My father is witch. My father is a wizard. The way you used to assault, I want to go and meet my father. Today, I'm leaving this house. Truly, I bathed. I carried down my baby and entered back straight down to Ekpoma. When I reached my father, because my father was not really fine, really. He was having a problem of kidney problem, which he just really did the operation UBTH, in which everybody, most of the inmates, they know my daddy. If I told them that I would describe the place where he used to have to, they'll say, ah, you meet that man that educated my son. I said, it's my daddy. I'm the last born. So we can't be. I said, it's my daddy. Believe me. So when I went there, my daddy, I didn't meet him. He went to stay at my auntie's place, the one that brought me now, the barrister with the auditor. So when I dropped my bag,
I spoke to him before.
yeah, the barrister. So when I now dropped, my father's name is Isaac. Ojo. So now, when I now dropped the bag, when I just enter our house, you know, it's a flat. I meet everything, everywhere was very fine. Since my dad is okay, I just went down to the bedroom. I discovered everywhere was very, if you see the way my daddy rock, I said, my daddy don't wear. I look at wardrobe, I said, daddy don't wear. Now to way back. Now I run back, I went to my sister's house. I really met him there. Lie down on his chair in parlor with white knicker, with white singlet. When he see me with baby, he felt just look me. Now I just sneak down, I felt through myself. I said, daddy, you are okay now. I said, thank God, because it was not feeling fine. I know. I said, daddy, you are good now, you are okay. Say, God don't wrong, he don't go do the operation. He don't win. I said, thank you. So that my auntie that
what operation he did?
Kidney. His stomach was very big. Yes. So he now operated, so I was not happy with them. My dad is a very one-kind man. He never talked to me. He was happy with me, even my auntie sisters, the younger, we were happy together. We were playing. That my big sister, we call it Iye. Say, Joel, you don't big, you don't marry. And I say, mommy, I don't go. Say, where your husband? I don't go talk. I just say, we dey ma. So we come there. Later, my daddy said, now, let's go home. Now go come out. My daddy come carry me, come back house. We come there. I never both tell him I dey pass through. He never asked me where my husband. He just dey look me. I don't have to ask me where my husband. So now we come there. I know the things I used to do with him before. If I read there, I quickly went to kitchen because since when my mother break her heart, no marry. She said no marry. Now let me, I come the last born. So if I go inside kitchen, she said kitchen rough.
So your biological father don't have any other wife or children?
No.
Has he other children?
Yes, we are 3 and 3 ladies.
Okay.
We are 3 children and 3 ladies born for her.
3 women.
3 women. One. We are guests. So now I reach parlor and kitchen. I clean everywhere for him. I clean the fridge. I mop everywhere. I wash clothes. I do everything. Now he say, what do you want to eat? Now I say, Daddy, anything. You carry me go to the store. Not that I look like this. You see me that time. You believe me now. Take me. You begin to tell people, this is my daughter, my grandchildren. You never know what they pass through. You just happy. This is my grandchildren. This is my daughter. You get this guy picky. Why they not they can't see you? You can't just happy. We carry food, we cook. We just happy. We not correct. So later I said, now I have one pastor. I want to take it in. I said, no problem, Daddy, I will follow you. He really take me to the pastor. He even give me 500. He said, you know what you will do? This 500 I'm giving you. By the time I want to go, use it to sow seed in that pastor's land. I say, yes, Daddy, yes, sir. Not that money was not with me. Just give me the 500. I didn't take it from him. I hold it. When I read the pastor's page, the junction, he now introduced me that this is my daughter, this is my grandchildren. The pastor say, Papa, you get these children. But they know they can't see you. Now God say, you can't just play. So as one really go, I give the pastor 500 naira. Pastor pray for me. We play together, carry my children, we went back home. I was there on Monday, no quarrel. On Tuesday, no quarrel. But he was trying to ask me, where is your husband? I will try to block. I said, Daddy, he said, never get money, but all I know, just pity me. It is good. We'll come. I try to, because I don't want him to know. Because if they know, I'm not going to be in trouble. So I'll try to block him. I said, Daddy, things not be okay. Where they fear, don't get money. It's but we did, not the quarrel. He said, you sure?
You lied to him that your husband is still
I lied to him. I didn't tell him that the guy is not with me because the way I met him, I was even happy. I don't want to give him another problem. I will try to block things. So now, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I love church very well, I said, Daddy, today, I want to go and meet my mother. From here, I go back to Benin. He said, what? Your mother? I said, yes, now. I said, I'd be there since, so now from there I come. Not be say I come from Benin Street. He said, if I talk, not be women. You first go to back, not let me know. Problem come, now you let me know. Your mother say you will feel carry you come off from my hand, Abi. So you can't charge, you can't dey quarrel. So now so we come. I said, Daddy, I beg. Because me no. I said, now I want to go church. I want to go all night. If I close for all night, Daddy, if I come, if I help you do this finish, I come out. He said, no problem. Really, in the evening of it, I really bathed my children. I really went to all night in Ekuma at G2 Junction, Ujola Express Road. As I went to the all night, the pastor, when he just see me, he said, no problem. He said, now you people should write your family name, write your prayer request, and sow seed. He said, Daddy, no problem. I really look for Bible and piece of paper. Number one, I put my father. I said, God, me and my papa will not they agree. I don't know what they happen. I write them. Even the boy when he betrayed me, all my family, I write the put. I sow seed for inside. I put them for altar. So after the all night, I went back home. When I went back there, that's where he said, now, church, they have shrine. They have juju called shrine in Esago. That's what they worship. That's the time I went there. I don't stay with them. My spirit doesn't agree with them. So he said, you go church. And I said, Daddy, I said, only God will feel help us. He be there happy with me. Since because I don't from that night come back, now he change. Go inside. I said, nah, as I'm looking at you, pack your things, go and meet your mother. Get out from this place. Go and meet whoever you want to meet. He said, Daddy, please now. I know, I'll go. That's the problem. He said, now you can't go. Go and bring that guy you born for. Now, I thought he was joking. My daddy mean it. He locked the first gate. He locked the back gate. He locked the other gates. We were inside the low. Nobody to come and rescue. Even when people come, they just be watching. They can't enter inside the house. He said, now you give me that boy. Or you tell live your life. Today, I will know. You go nowhere. I said, Daddy, please. Oh, Daddy, please. Daddy, please, just leave me. Let me go first. I will come back. He said, no, that's where trouble came. My daddy started beating me up with a 3 months baby. With the other one, a year plus. As he was beating me up, my daddy, you leave me. As you were beating me, the beating was very hot. Truth to God who made me. If I remember that day, I passed through hell. My daddy beat me inside the house. Beat me up. And all of a sudden, you know it's my daddy. I can't fight him. To God who made me, I cannot fight my daddy. As he was able to beat me, where he hold this thing I wear that day, he hold it very tight. As he was dragging me, I was trying to dodge him. My father now fall down. As he fall down, he hit his head on his chair in the parlor. So when he just hit the chair, nothing happened to him. So I'm the one that I said, Daddy, you see what it cost? I really wrong. I went to push the gate from the back. I discovered that he didn't pin it, he just put the padlock. So the door now open. I quickly came out from the back because even with the next flat, they don't talk. So they said, your daddy, you don't go meet your sister. And I said, no problem. Now I run. As I run, come outside, I see one boy. I never knew whether that boy na angel, whether when a spirit. I'm not at the boy take come. I said, bro, small pikin now small boy. I said, I beg. That person went there, Joshua. Let me call and come. The boy really just go. Now I stand. I don't stand for outside. I don't enter inside the gate. Now the pastor really they run, they come. As he come, a papi wetin happen? I say, Pastor, I don't know. He look, pa wetin happen? He said that my daughter. That's all we take one. Blood come off from the head because now here he fall. So blood comes off the come out. As the blood come out now, I don't know. Just quickly connect. My auntie drove down to his office. The other one drove down. They see me. They not even talk. They say I better enter motor. We could go treat you. They want lock door. Now say, sister, hold on. I won't pack my things now. You say you have nothing to pack. You say you are very stubborn. You have nothing to. I say, please let me pack my things. They really lock door. They don't allow me to pack things. Even some of the things my father says it. Even one blera. You let me to pack things. Go. He say no. They didn't allow me to. They only bring some of them. They locked the rest inside. They took my father to the hospital in Otiwo. So the pastor now said, now, I can't leave you. everybody are human beings. Since they left you like this, because the day you came to see me, I never see you like this. I don't know what happened. So he now took me to his house, gave me water to bathe. He said, now what will you do? I don't want them to know. Just take, I'll give you transport, go back to Benin straight. I said, yes, sir. So this time I didn't know that my daddy, they put him in the hospital. I didn't know that they didn't discharge him that period. So I really, when they break, the pastor really helped me. He gave me transport, Benin Street. As I reached Benin, when they see me, and this you come. What's happened? I'm not going to talk because injury. If you see my body, they don't heal now. Where he beats me up. Mama Victor said, I told you not to go. I said, no problem. So I was there. What it was not getting to a month later. I saw 2 police women. I don't know how I managed with my stepfather. They came. They said a police arrest with my youngest one. I said, what happened? They said, your sisters, they don't bring war. They bring war for village. They define you. My brain said, something left me. Make something come up from my head. I could say, my daddy is dead. What happened? Now there I see myself rich. And they just tell me, something leave me. I don't know what to leave me. That's why I can't see myself. I will not behave like someone that is meta. They say now, police station, I say, wait here happen. They now really take me to New Benin police station with the 3 months plus baby with the baby. They took me to police station in Benin. When I went to the office, the oga said, are you the one that killed your father? I said, just said it. I was not able to talk. I said, kill father. I said, sir, I'm not the one, I didn't kill my father. He said, what happened? And I explained. He said, no problem. He said, just take her back first. They didn't put me inside the cell. They said, because I'm a baby, they allowed me to be with them in cancer. I was there with them. Anything I want, if I tell them, they will just bring it for me. I will eat the food. This time around, truth, man of God, I was not with myself. I look like Meta. I was not able to get myself when I heard this story. I was looking like someone, something left me. People think I don't know what I'm doing. My head was hurting. I said, my daddy died, my baby. I said, which kind of life is this? So as I was there, before you know, a police now came down from Ekmova. I didn't know it was police because they didn't wear uniform. They said, this is the lady. Let's take her to Ekmova. When the police took, I even think that it was my uncle because I don't know them. I don't know say they're police. Now he carried the baby for me. He hold the baby. I carried the small child. My aunties now, all of them, they just drive car. They put me for inside car. The other uncle, he said, you? I said, oh, waiting. I said, I'm not even let me talk. When I believe I feel do such things. I said, I don't do. But I know say I stop and they fight, but not be to keep person.
This is Height of Injustice. I want you to please take your time, go through this interview, listen to this lady, and then make your own judgment. But after your judgment, please let us act to make sure that this lady is out of prison this year. She has been there for too long. 5 years is not a joke. I mean, if you're 5 years in the prison with a crime you commit, that's a different thing. But if you haven't committed any crime, it is very wrong.
They say, hey, you sure? Until we get here. Then they go carry me reach Ekuma police station. As I read here, I mean say they lock my mother. When they carry her, call face red. Now I say, that's how they look me. Because they say, now I say, this time around, I deny you. Even this my father that's able to see it, I also denied them. This time around, anything when they want to do with me, leave them and they do it with me. So the DPO now say, Joy, come. Now you be the Joy. I say, yes, sir. He said, what happened? I said, sir, just the way I explain everything. I tell him everything. He really looked onto the matter. Hello? He said, it is true. Martin, now sit down. The DPO said it's true. This girl cannot kill her father. He said, Martin, you people are liars. Well, you told me that this girl mother, these people, they came to fight with cutlass and bottles. But look at the truth of the matter. Go and release that woman. They now release my mother. They say, it's your daughter. If you want to take her to wherever you want to take her to the place. The man will try to settle matter. They said no. They said they will deal with me. They will put me water. That they're going to teach me lesson. Truly, I was in the station. I spent some weeks there. Before you know, they now charged the case to state CID in Benin. So when they now take the matter to state CID, I was in state CID. I spent some days there. So now, the IPO now try to make me understand that there is one. He said that there is one office when I will enter. Say if I step to that office, that I should not do anyhow. Say na there, I just they know who do bad or who not do bad. And I say yes sir. So as I can't really live there, then the pata overall the DPO for State CID asked me a question. You are the one that killed your father. I said, I can't kill my father.
Let's do this one.
We are soon done. I will just
She's almost rounding up.
So and I said, no, I cannot kill my father. He said, tell truth. I said, look at what happened, look at what happened. So and I said, look at what happened, look at what happened. So and I tried to come around and say, this issue, what we see in this issue, I want you people should go and settle this issue. This is a family issue. People should leave this girl. You go and take care of her, take care of her children. Just take care of her. My sister, they didn't hear. So they even drop money for them to be taking care of me. So one day I see one big officer, very fat. He's okay. Say, come here. I say, I start. What's happened? He said, nah, enter moto, enter moto. I say, hey, Oga, what's happened? I don't know, say they carry me go South Africa. South Africa. Yes, sir. So they now put me inside the motor. The man said, you mess up. I said, God, no, you mess up. So go carry me with the baby. We really go there. The nurse like this were there. The doctors were there. They now try to ask me questions. They say, what happened to you? I was not able to talk. I tell them my head. I don't fit talk. I said, no, we are very serious. Tell me what happened to you. So as before you know, they now take me inside the office. The man now carry me down. He said, now you need to talk. If you not talk, God will do you. Now say, what happened like this? What happened to you? Now say, but the only thing where I know, I dey hear voice they talk now. They say voice they talk. I say yes, voice. I dey hear some voices. He say if you tell us how they take they talk. Now say I dey hear say some say money picking. Now the doctor come they laugh. They say now the only that one you dey hear, they write to us and they talk all those things. So now they come after everything. They carry me enter inside where they give people injection. That time around, I already say Jesus, blood of Jesus. So they really take me there. The people, they just come, they carry me, hit me for bed. They give me injection for my back and for my head. The one they give me the injection, I don't know where I come baby. So they still carry me come back to say, the guy said, when I know my treat this girl, when I leave her base. Still they dose me and they try to get up. They say, you know where you did, so I said, I don't know, but you let him on and not kill me. I said, nobody they kill you. Yeah, one may you wear. Now say no problem.
Okay, now so Joy, from that place they took you to court, yeah? From the police. Have you been to court? They took you to court.
Yes,
Nepoma. And what did they say now in the court concerning your case?
So when they now carry me down to Nepoma now, they took me to court that murderer. I've killed my father. That's what they put for the murder. Because the magistrate only tell me, are you guilty or not guilty? For example, I told him, I'm not guilty, my lord. So they now told me, they now brought me down to Splaja prison.
And anyway, before I go further now, I want to say this. You did not kill your father. Just know that don't let anything destroy your brain. Because I know I have a lady also I know about somewhere in prison in Nigeria as well, that just because of somehow they pushed the mommy away and the mom fall and hit her head. Finally, later the mom died and they put her into prison for that as well. In your own case, I have to say it here clearly, as you are talking, heaven is also bearing witness. Now what you are saying here is the truth, and we all here can bear witness that you are saying the truth. And the SAN, the senior advocate of Nigeria, that are going to watch this video, they will be on this case. We have seen so many lawyers, even one told me, one that's an Ekoma here told me that he came. You told her that you have somebody handling the case. Stop turning them back, let them come. Even if they're going to be 10 lawyers, what we want is your freedom. Yeah? And you're going to get that freedom. We don't expect any other thing than freedom. I know they can say manslaughter or whatever, but we reject manslaughter too. Because based on what I'm hearing here, it's not even the manslaughter we're talking about. Yeah? And then whoever that is conspiring or standing behind this thing, whether spirit or physical, they will be subdued by the same blood of Jesus Christ that usually played. See, just keep on pleading onto that blood. I personally, it was that same blood that set me free in prison. Yes, I was a murderer. I destroyed so many lives. So many people died in my life. I was a bad person that's supposed to die. But God came after 8 years in prison, set me free. Your own case, it won't be 8 years. God will set you free before that.
Amen.
God will do it. I know people might think that we have prayed over this case, nothing is happening. No, God is teaching you something. I know you are a stubborn girl. I've heard the complaints here, how you fight and other things. Don't let those things come upon you and make you a bad person. You have to hold on to Jesus Christ from today. Even if anybody slap you, please walk away because of what is laying ahead of you. You know, murder case is in front of you. Somebody who murder case is facing, you have to comport yourself to prove that you're not a murderer. But if you come here confronting us, confronting DCP officer, anyone at all, they will totally see you as a murderer. Even though you are not, you know we are dealing with a wise one here called Satan. Don't forget. You are dealing with Satan. Satan is very crafty, very wise, very intelligent. The only thing that will make you to overcome is that blood that you are pleading. See that blood of Jesus. Continue pleading to that blood and then sharing the testimony to testify the goodness of Him that you are pleading His blood. Tell people the truth. The way you are talking about the truth here. We came here last time, we didn't know what the case is. You sang, everybody in the world are crying. One page alone was 2.4 million views, 2.4 million people. All of them is see comments. When you come out, you can't finish reading your comments. What they are saying about you. Some say they want to marry you. Can I please just show you how to? I say you can marry her inside the jail. Let her come out before you marry her. Everybody are fighting. So please don't disappoint me and don't disappoint God. Are you hearing me? Yes.
Because that really, I need deliverance. As I'm here and I know my spiritual father are here, my spiritual mothers are here. So the only thing I need for my life, I need deliverance. And you see that music that I sang, I know I have a gift of singing. I composed that song inside this prison. Inside this prison here, I wrote more than 40 songs, tracks of album. He's with me now. I even show my daddy. Sometimes if I used to angry, I said, Daddy, I'm tired of this place. I will even beg my officer. I will say, take me to my daddy. I want you to help me to do something. I want to tell you, I want to leave this place and go and release my albums. He will really take me to my daddy. When I read, I will kneel down. I will say, Daddy, look at the songs I'm writing inside it. He said, you say I should not worry, Daddy. On appointed time, God will answer me.
The time has come.
So I have, as I'm talking now, that Don't Leave Me that I read, I sang. It was the number 8 of the, it's even the local music. Yes,
is there any other one you can release for us now that you can sing for
beautiful
us?
Music.
Okay, give us one, please, because we need to digress all these things. Too many information.
The second one I wrote inside here. When I discovered something is happening around the world, Nigeria, evil people's family, things is happening all over the world. And God now used me because I can't say I, because if I say I, it's like I'm boasting. It's God that put it inside me. So I pray that, and I pray, I say, God, something is happening in Nigeria. Now you need to give me something that will encourage the world, the country,
please,
people's family. So I now compose it like this.
We need that song. We need this song.
Let your grace fall upon me, Jesus. Let your grace fall upon me, Lord, Jehovah. Let your grace fall upon me, Daddy, Lord, Jesus. Let your grace fall upon me. Without your grace, I cannot do anything. Without your grace, I cannot fulfill my destiny, oh Daddy. Without your grace,
Daniel,
I cannot make your kingdom. Let your grace fall upon me, Daddy, all the days of my life. Let your grace fall upon in my family. Let your grace fall upon in Nigeria nation. Hey, baby, let your grace fall upon all over the world. Let your grace fall upon us, Nana, Nana, oh, Jesus. Hey, whoa. Let your grace fall upon me, Daddy, Jesus. Let your grace fall upon me, Daddy, Jehovah. Let your grace fall upon me, Daddy, Jesus. Let your grace fall upon me all the days of my life. Without your grace, I cannot do anything at all. Without your grace, I cannot fulfill my destiny, oh Daddy. Without your grace, I cannot make your kingdom. Let your grace fall upon me. No. Oh Jesus. Let your grace fall upon in my family. Let your grace fall upon in Nigeria nation. Oh. Let your grace fall upon all over the world. Let your grace fall upon us. Oh Jehovah.
Father, in the name of Jesus, as well, you kneel down here, yeah? And this is my beautiful daughter who sang that song. Don't leave me, Jesus, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Jehovah, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Jesus, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Daddy, don't leave me.
Don't leave me, Jesus, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Jehovah, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Jesus, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Daddy, no, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Jesus, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Akbara Chineke, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Jesus, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Daddy, no, don't leave me. Even when my father shall leave me, Jesus, don't leave me. Even when my mother shall leave me, Daddy, don't leave me. Even when all my brothers and sisters shall leave me, don't leave me, oh. Even when all my friends shall leave me, Daddy, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Jesus, don't leave me. When my enemy surrender me, Daddy, no, don't leave me. Oh Jesus, don't leave me. I am your child, don't leave me. Oh Jesus, don't leave me. I am your child. Don't leave me.
I know that everyone who are watching you now, the video, this particular video concerning this girl, this song here, is 2.4 million people that have watched it, viewed it. And every single one that viewed that video, they are shedding tears. They are asking, how do we help her? And you can see that we have sent down so many help persons both from America, many lawyers have been here, financial assistance has been coming. But yet you can see that she has gone down in weight. It's not because there's no money to eat food. Money has been coming here for her, but it's just because of some maybe psychological trauma over the situation she is in. If I'm wrong, please nurse help me. The psychological trauma, the pain of what she's going through. What is the issue here? She's accused of killing her father, which she told me that she did not, and I have to go by her word until God decides what He wants to do. So now I'm going to ask her a little bit question on what happened in her case. What we need here now are strong son, senior advocate of Nigeria, that can be able to go into this case and try to sort it out as quick as possible.